But yeah, so it for me, it was a bunch of reasons kind of getting out. I just knew that if I continued, I was risking a 1-star review on Google, or I was risking set bride, and I don't want to do that because of my personal feelings changed about the industry. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like while I'm very good and while the output was great and I'm making beautiful albums and Mothers of the Bride loved me, like I couldn't I personally keep doing. I didn't want to like be a sellout and be like, oh, this shit sucks, but whatever, they're paying me 8 grand, you know? So
Hmm.
couldn't I couldn't make money that way. The second brand to kind of fall back on.
And what I hear is integrity. And I think that that is something that is extremely admirable. And I think that integrity can actually coexist in entrepreneurship, not just because it sounds catchy, but you can actually do something that aligns with you. It doesn't mean every day is perfect by no means. But if you know, like, I really don't agree with certain things, or I don't really want to go on the trend of certain things, like it's okay to shift and pivot. Like I even know what I do. There's more apps that are getting into the space because then they have a centralized place and they're like, oh, we can do the events online and people aren't coming, but it's getting done. You know, and cutting corners in all these ways. And I'm like, yeah, if that excited me, I could.
Yeah.
But it doesn't.
Yeah.
So why am I going to? And I hope that someone that may be shifting, not because they're in our same age bracket, but regardless of where you are, like if you're going to slog this out,
Mhm.
like the amount of sacrifice that it takes to grow as a person, to grow as a business, and it should mean something to you.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
should mean something to you.
and, and whether you like it or not, like, your personal feelings are going to appear in your work, and so I
Yes.
just that like I said, I didn't wanna ruin anyone's day, I didn't wanna upset anybody, and I just knew that these were my personal feelings about it, and so maybe it was
Mhm.
time to move on because it will show. It will show.
So since people knew you this way, like for some of your your previous clients or your circle, how did they start to receive your shift? Like, did you have people excited about this new
I
opportunity, or what was it?
No, you're right because, like, what we do is so much a part of, like, who you are, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but yeah, there was some shock. I think people were like, "What? Oh, really?" But I think other people were like, "I knew it," because I was ramping up the photo booth brand.
Mm.
So, you kind of start seeing trends coming up and maybe I'm not following them or maybe I'm posting less on this Instagram. So for 100% of they were all supportive. I didn't have any pushback or anybody that was like, I mean, there's a few people that are like, come out of retirement to photograph my wedding. And I'm like, yeah, yeah. But like,
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was pretty well received. It was celebrated almost. So, I mean, the last wedding I shot, my team came over and like got a big group shot of everybody. It was very special. So, I mean, I don't regret it. It was needed. It was time.